Good morning, welcome to day 62 of your daily wellness, and today we have bound lotus. So if you, I can't do this one, so if you get as far as you get, that's brilliant for you today. And if you have straps, you can use the straps to help you get towards the pose. Otherwise you can just do half versions or just versions coming into it, whatever suits you. So no worries today about pushing it and aiming for that final pose. So to begin with, like always, taking a moment to settle into the here and now, into your body. Start to feel that grounding, the length, you know the drill by now. Feel your belly expand and contract and keep checking in with your body. How does it feel? Also with your mind, how do you feel? The thoughts will come then. As you exhale, let those thoughts go. Take a moment to accept that you have made this time for yourself because it's important. It's okay to self-care. Just be now. Be in this minute, in your body. Taking one more round of breath. And then you're going to place the hands behind you, and just for a moment we're just going to lift up, just starting to open up through the front of the body, gazing maybe up to the ceiling or kind of diagonal. And we're starting here to get the stretch through the front of the quads, through the front of the hips. And if you open the chest, imagine lifting the chest to the sky. You should be feeling a stretch through, maybe through the pecs or through the biceps. Take one more round of breath here. Good. Bring it back into seated. We're going to take a small twist. So whichever way, I'm going to go to the right. So we're going to take left hand to right knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, small twist. And then take it to the other side, right hand to left knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Bring it into the center. Inhale, lengthen. And this time as you exhale, we're going to take a little fold, but keep the chest open, shoulders back. Ground down through the sit bones. So here we're just lengthening the back muscles, because that's where a lot of us are tight or struggle to sit up tall. We find this hunching happening or all this sort of thing. So we're activating and lengthening the muscles around the core, around the hips. Good, bring it back up. So now I'm just going to stretch through the outer side of the hip. So again, I'm going right side first. Take the right foot, either rest it on top of the left leg, or if you've got the space, take it all the way over and place the foot on the floor. Inhale up. Take a moment, rather than focusing on the twist, we're really focusing on the outer hip here. So just take a moment to feel the length, that stretch. We're not twisting around in this position today. And then we're going to swap it to the other side. So bringing the right foot in, taking the left foot, either resting it on the leg, or we could take it over, planting the foot down on the floor, and then planting the sit bone down on the floor, lengthening up. Don't know if you can hear that helicopter, it sounds really loud to me. Sorry if that's ruining the video for a moment. Okay, from there we're going to bring it up to standing, so don't worry about the fancy ways to come up for now. We're just going to bring it straight up. Take the hips to a little wider than shoulder distance, and we're going to bump the hips to one side, so we're just starting to open up through the inner hip. Take it to the other side. And again, bending both knees just a little bit. Give me one more on each side. From here, we're going to start to work on a little bit of balance. Bring your weight into your left leg as we use the core. Ground down, just start to lift the right knee up. As you exhale, tap it down. Inhale up. Find a spot to focus on. One more. Inhale up. Tap it down. This time we're going to inhale up, take a hold and just open it up slightly. So flexing the foot, and we're just adding this little bit of opening up on a different angle through the hip. And don't worry if you fall or if you have to hold on to something. Release that one off. Give them a little wiggle. Same on the other side. Use the core, ground down, and think inhale, we lift from here. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. And then we inhale up. We take a hold and we open out. Find a spot to focus on for your balance or hold on to something. The focus here is really on the hips. Good, coming back. Give it a little wiggle. Coming back to the first side. Coming up onto the toes. We're going to start to open the hip to come towards a little tree pose. So heel on the ankle, foot on the calf, or bring it up onto the thigh. Don't worry, again, if you have to hold on to something. Press firmly. I am holding on at the moment. Press firmly, foot into thigh, thigh into foot. Use the muscles to open up through the knee, lengthen up through that grounded leg. If you have the balance here, interlace the fingers behind and start to open the chest. Don't worry if you don't have that part yet, you can hold on to something or you can take the arms wherever you need them. If you have the hands interlaced behind you, release them off. And wherever you were at next, we're going to take the ankle over above the knee. So we do this one a lot for glute stretching classes, but we're going to vary it if you have the space. So either take it here like we always do and take a seat, send the tailbone back. If you have the space, bring it up a little higher so that we're trying to kind of rotate and bring the back of the foot against the thigh, the sole of the foot facing forwards, and then we rotate. So we're just bringing it up into the hip and getting a little rotation, but you choose. See how your knees feel with this one. Long through the spine. One more breath. And then slowly release. Give the leg a little shake. And the same on the other side. So your tree pose. Turn the left foot so the heel is on the ankle. Start to open the hip. Grounding down to lengthen up. We can place the foot against the calf or against the thigh. No shame in using something to hold on to. If you are balanced, the hips open, you're standing tall, you can interlace the fingers and open the chest, but you don't have to add this part. And then releasing off through the hands if you have the hands. And then we're going to take the foot across above the knee, so coming into this glute stretch, or bring it up higher into the kind of crease of the hip. Rotate, pressing foot into thigh, thigh into foot, and then we send it back a little. Notice how your knees feel. If it's too much pressure, ease off. Taking one more round of breath. And then slowly maybe use your hand to support as we bring the foot down, shake it out. From here, we're going to interlace the fingers, bring the feet together, allow a gentle bend in the knees at least to begin with. Scoop the tailbone as you open up through the chest, gazing up, pull the knuckles down. So we're really pulling down, scooping the tailbone under. You'll start to straighten out through the legs, but don't push them back and lock them. Chest lifts up, hands come down, tailbone scoops. From here, we're going to take a forward fold, lift the knuckles to the sky. Again, allow a little bend in the knees. Big inhale as you exhale. Allow the hands to release over further as you gaze towards your shins. Opening up through the chest. Next inhale, lift up from the knuckles are being lifted up. Then they come back. And release them off. Give the hands a little shake. Okay, from here we're going to come back down to seated. We're going to work towards our bound lotus. So we're going to do one side first. So from cross-legged, you can use a block if you want to use a block to lift the hips and find some length. We're going to start to bring, say, your right foot on top. So when we were standing and we did that extension from tree pose, we're going to try and do that from seated. So we're going to bring the right foot up. I'm going to rotate a little bit if your knees allow, and bring the back of the foot right up into the hip crease. So pull it right up into the hip crease. So this is half, one leg is done. We're going to take opposite hand. So I've got my right foot here, the same side, sorry, not opposite. I'm going to take my right hand behind and try and reach towards the toes. Now this is where you may well want your strap. This is your half bound lotus, so we've done one side. If you have a strap where you can make a loop, loop it around the foot, pass the strap around to the other hand and hold on to the strap behind you, so you don't necessarily have to use your hand, you don't have to have that space. Otherwise, we reach behind for the toe and you'll find that you kind of twist here. It's not supposed to be a twist, so we're going to try and counterbalance that by twisting back around to the middle. Big stretch through the front of the shoulder. Most of us are quite tight here, so this might be quite a struggle. If you can feel strain on the neck, allow a little bit of a release. So we're not trying to pull the neck. And then try and relax into it. Stay a little bit active through the feet and through the leg muscles. This will help to relieve some of the tension that you may feel through the knee or hip. And then we release the foot off. Bring it out, maybe give it a little shake or a little rock side to side, whatever you feel like you need to do. And then we're going to do the other side, half version. So from cross-legged position, bring the left foot on top. If this is as far as you get, that's fine. From here, we're going to try and pull it in a little bit further and get that little rotation. Taking the left hand, thread it behind, see if you can reach towards the right toes, and we will have twisted, so then we're going to try and counteract that twist. Breathe into it again. Try and squeeze the foot a little, squeeze through the legs, through the quads. Big stretch through the front of the chest and through your traps. And this is a good practice if you want to do lotus maybe without the bind even. But you know where people do the lotus with the legs, this is a good practice for that, to get the mobility through the knees and the hips and the ankles, just to bring you into the position half at a time before you start working to the full version. One more round of breath. Gently release the foot, bring the leg out, give it a little shake or whatever you feel like you need to do. And if that's as far as you go today, then repeat that again, one side and then the other. I haven't actually done Lotus for many a year, so I don't know if I could even do it, but I'm going to give it a go. So if you want to give it a go with me, we can try some Lotus together. So, first foot, bring it in. So we're getting that rotation again. If you're comfortable and you have that, bring the other foot on top, right up to the hip creases. So we're in our Lotus position. Look at that. You will feel strain on the knees, even if you've got perfectly healthy knees. It is a strain. This is not a natural way. Flex the feet, squeeze through the legs, and then this is when you need your straps to try and reach both toes for bound Lotus. Or you can just sort of touch one side and then the other. This is as far as I'm going today, and I'm not going to hold it very long because I can already feel that strain. And discomfort is okay, but once it starts to get towards pain, you know, you can connect with your body. You can feel that point where you're like, do you know what, this is enough now. So I'm going to undo that. Give it a little shake. If you were doing one side then the other, move into the other side. If you were doing double, have a go with the other leg first. So we'll naturally always put one leg in first. Forgot which one I did then. So last time, already I can feel like this side isn't going to work as well as the other side. Yeah, I can come into it, my feet aren't quite as close, and already I can feel that straight away, straining in a different way. So if you're doing one side then the other, just do them equal if you can, but if not, then release it off whenever you feel like you need to. Take the legs out, give them a little shake. Maybe give them a rock side to side. This can be quite intensive for the tissues around the knees and maybe the hips. And maybe even bring the legs in one at a time with the thumbs at the back and just press kind of down through your calves. And particularly focusing around the knee, up high here, maybe moving around the sides. Just give your knees a little bit of love. And the same on the other leg again. Grab the leg, use the thumbs to apply pressure down through the calves. And paying special attention around the back of the knee, into the sides. Good, and then release it off. Coming into whatever position is comfortable for you now. So cross-legged might just feel a little bit uncomfortable after doing all that. So you may want to take the legs out long or just leave them folded and just be however's comfortable while we just let that settle in for a few moments. Notice how your body feels. You may feel some sensation through the legs. Accept it. And then either carry on and do some more yoga, lie down and have a shavasana, or I will have a look at what we're going to do for tomorrow's yoga session. Okay, so tomorrow we have shoulder stand. So shoulder stand is another great one for head lower than the heart, relaxing the nervous system. It's a good stretch for the back of the neck, and it can relieve a lot of tension if you're getting headaches and stuff, but it can also be a strain on the back of the neck. So we just go as far as suits you tomorrow for your shoulder stand. And it's a bit of a fun one because it's a bit humbling, because you will roll around out of it and your legs will splay around all over the place, but that's kind of half the fun of shoulder stand. So thank you for joining me. Namaste, and I will see you again tomorrow for your next dose of daily wellness.